Alrighty then. Let's see here, folks. Everything's good. Tags are done. Looks like everything is a-okay for the most part. Looks like the mic settings staved and did not get jacked up. That is known to happen sometimes. But yeah. Looks like everything's a-okay, hunky-dory. So, howdy folks. Welcome back to the Flying T-Bar-C. It is time once again for some Modern Monday, where we try to play newer games. That means more Final Fantasy 16. So, what do you guys say we dive on into it? But before we do that, if you guys enjoy the stream, make sure you go. God damn it, I misspelled it again. YouTube and Twitter. YouTube is where I archive all my content. So, if you guys want to check out previous Final Fantasy content, you should go check me out over there. Twitter is where any and all of my announcements are, as well as schedule info and other things. So if you want to stay up to date with my day-to-day shenanigans, like the Shokugeki I'm currently having with Lyrikiyu on there, you should totally go follow me on Twitter. But let's get it on. I miss that TV show. I know it was like a parody show, but I still miss that TV show. MXC, Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. We have side quests. That's right. We just snuck into town.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames?
Oh,
Might
I need to turn that up a little bit.
You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though
Maybe right
fortunate
there?
enough to count the dame among my acquaintances.
There we go. Think we're good
I
there.
have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Why not?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Damn.
The markets are up
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Who are you?
Sergeant's got it in for us two. As if either of us... Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Well, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine, bring it on.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either.
Realize I'm a
Come on, let's get
branded,
ready for
right?
it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Like, that means I can use magic. We're fighting right now.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right, so you know one end of a blade from the other.
Someone heal me, damn it!
Enough.
Jackass.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How the bearer win the dame's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I'll give you that. Stay down. I'll be damned.
Fuck you too. Assholes.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gash. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Really? You just got done insulting me, and then you're like, "Hey, play it up for us a little bit." Fuck you too. Oh, frickin' jackasses. Assholes indeed.
That's the day done then.
Fuck you both.
With the right to confiscate any of
I can do my own thing.
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
However do they get that color?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now, shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so?
I don't know, you didn't give me a chance.
Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Okay. Interesting.
You won't find carpets like this. I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false,
I can always take it back.
you will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Damn. This guy's living it up.
It all smells so delightful. I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
Oh,
That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
yeah, and there's also another green dot over here that I'm
That's
seeing.
the day done then.
Shit.
It's not been half a moon since
Ah, there we go. And of course they would have you march again. You're soldiers. That's all you do. Ooh, what's this? Daily regiment, roll call, morning prayer, rounds, striking W's, midday rations, the butts, 10 quivers, armored sparring, kit maintenance, groundskeeping, roll call.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve, not for the want of coin, Simple fare cost little more than a pittance. But to revel in the suffering of others, a simple...
See, and that's one thing I never understood.
Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at
I'll wait
secrecy,
till he's done talking.
my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
So anyways, like,
Crystal's
I'd like to
is
think
bad enough.
myself kind of a
We can't let people
business
starve as well.
acclimated. Like, you know what? Like, if you make money, you need to do what you need to do to make money. But at this point in time, all they have to do is sit here and be like, well, wait a minute. If you underfeed the people in charge of your product's going to be subpar. And therefore, you can't make as much money.
You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
The Chamberlain, huh? That's interesting.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Okay, well, we'll go over there then.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Damn. Asshole.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here, It looks like you need it.
Uh-oh. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Or, wrong screen. Okay, I am back. So, I have the general rule of that I don't mess with my phone. However, I had while I'm streaming, but I did see a text message pop up from a friend of mine. And the words broke down vehicle were on it, so I had to actually check it and see if I had to go save my friend again. But luckily, it looks like everything is a-okay for the most part. Luckily. Because I'll gladly go rescue my friends, but damn, does this girl have serious bad luck.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Accident my ass.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Cha-ching.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Nicely done. Yes, yes, give me that money. And Oh, all this crafting stuff.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to...
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the Dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter.
I don't know
No
about
wonder
that.
the Dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Yeah. I like it. I love it. I want some more.
You wear the Dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the Dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the Dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Piece of cake.
The man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
The markets are on fire.
It's not been half a moon since Belen's tour. And they'd have us march again.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then?
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the Dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Off we go.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full? Let's make this quick.
More chocobos. Okay, so Baywatch, Westreach, Sierra, Imperial Training Grounds. On my way back, we will stop that, you drifting mother. Dude.
That's enough dallying, you branded here now. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
Why do I have a feeling there's not a beast?
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it.
supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Little prick.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Well, bring it.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
Oop.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
I mean, the moment you saw the giant sword on my back, you think that they would realize, like, hey,
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Oh shit!
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Holy shit. That was awesome. Way to go, game. Way to go. That was great. I loved that. Oh, I loved that a lot, actually. I am kind of curious about this. Willow Wykes. Upgrade. I do need to get Aerial Blast. I don't know, we're gonna have to hold on for a while, I feel like. Hi there, Vulture. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Couldn't have happened to better people. Oh.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I mean, sure.
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
Oh shit.
That's a lot of field to search.
This game is already making me be insanely.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Says the crack addict who's sweeping the road.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Why do I feel like that might come back to bite us in the ass? Alright, so honestly, I think we're gonna go investigate over here. As for why we're going to do that, well, honestly, treasure. I'll find some treasure chests. We won't necessarily fight everything on the way.
An Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Ho ho ho. Oh ho ho.
Wait. You're not one of us.
Boom. Demon Tamer's Sash. Okay. So yeah, definitely should explore. Never know what you might find. Whoop. Like, what is this?
Not this time.
Oh yeah.
Not this time. Not this time.
There we go. Dragon Talon. Probably some pretty decent stuff there. Can't go wrong with rare materials. There we go. I'm kind of figuring out the timing on the magic burst stuff. Apparently, I'm doing it too quickly. Which is kind of whatever. Oh.
What are you playing at, Brandon?
Okay. And we continue onward. Would you look at that? Another watchtower. First I want to investigate the top of the cliff. See what we can see. Find what we can find.
Not this time. Too slow.
Nicely done. More bloody hides. You know what? I'm gonna turn that off. And this is something I never really realized was such an issue in games. That motion blur was kind of terrible. Like, it almost makes me dizzy. In a minute. Looks like there might be some stuff over here. Oh, up here. Another door that won't let me do anything for some reason. There we go. Yes, give me more of them dragon talons. I have a sneaking suspicion that it will come in kinda handy.
You're not welcome here. Not this time.
Okay, all sorts of good stuff. And then, just some more crafting materials. All in all, not a bad little haul. I will be right back, folks. I need to use the bathroom real quick. Okay, I am back. So, let's get it going again here, shall we? Thank you, listeners!
It's over.
I'm kind of remembering the lunge and all that now, too. Okay, now we haul ass to the village. Wait, that reminds me. What the hell? Okay, good. Never mind. Just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running. Running. We are running through the fields today.
The people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says. It's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Exactly.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Buy, sell, or be gone.
God, they really don't like me.
Thanks for nothing.
Journal. Let's read gear. Here we go. That's what I wanted. I mean, yeah, it's better. Demon Slayer sash. And not getting rid of either of those two anytime soon. More monies.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes. Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one.
Oh, that bastard.
Although it was an antique, it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean,
yeah, sure. Why not? So I won't lie. You know, I comprehend the status of Brandon and all that. However, if I was still a merchant or somebody really in any sort of service, like the stable hand or whatever, I would automatically, like, if I saw someone who was branded, even if I was a dick, I would still automatically look for any other heraldry. Just because of the fact that or heraldry. Like, all these guys, they're like, what are you doing, Brandon? And I'm like, I work for the Dame. And they're like, oh, shit.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
That's enough. You're finished.
And boom.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
So he stole her comb.
Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with the dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now.
Oh,
Did
shit.
you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Who's a good boy? Oh, yes. You're a good dog, aren't you?
Good boy.
Yes, you're a good dog. Good dog. Okay, well, doesn't seem to be anything else of significance around here. So I guess we will just haul ass. But, aww.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Damn.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I mean... I don't think it would. He would actually abandon the capital. The only thing that I think would happen is, hmm. No, just the claiming of lands and resources, because it's not like the crystal's light has, like, the capital is not that bad yet. Unless, of course, I mean, I guess it makes sense that you would want the capital of your holdings to be in the middle of your holdings, which at this point would be at the middle where you are the furthest away from the Blight. There's only like one curiosity about that particular thing, though. Which would be like, how far south? Like, is it coming from the south also? Or is it just coming from the north?
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Well, I mean, if you guys waited like another week or two, I would be willing to bet that y'all would be gone. Because, I mean, all the legions would be gone. At that point, it would just be... Well, with all the legions gone, though, you would still beef up your city guard and all that. Wait, does the Dame have a place in Oriflamme too?
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Yeah, but no one asks questions at a brothel.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Damn. We're really gonna do this. So see, because you can see the blight, and then there's a small portion of blight in the middle. And then, so this has all got to be blighted as well, based off of how all this looks. Then that means this is all blighted as well. So Waloed is also looking like it's going to be in trouble soon. And whatever this city is, because this is Del Mecca. So if you wanted to maximize resources, become ruler of all the land, you would actually... I mean, this is not a bad spot, but even just here, where the Orabelt Downs are. Huh. Alright, let's do this. You have reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Proceed? No. Not yet. Let's go back to the hideaway really quick and just double check stuff.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
What do you suppose it could be?
Fancy giving us a hand?
View the alien
Anything catch your eye?
reports. Nothing in the Holy Empire of Sanbreque. Nothing in Imperial Province
Always
of
something in
Rosaria.
there.
Go talk to the old man real quick.
Good day. Or...
And of course,
What
only a little
subject
bit.
shall we consider today?
Isabel. Okay. Mysteries of the Realm. Marks. Crystal fetters, we already know about those. Mattia, the burning red star that sits beneath the moon. Folklore ascribes to Mattia the role of messenger bearer to the moon. So it is common custom across Valisthea to wish upon the star, that one's heartfelt desires might be conveyed to the heavens and beyond. I think there's something else about that freaking star. Like, there's enough emphasis on every shot that's got the moon in it for you to see that star. Makes me think there might be a little bit something more to it. But since it looks like we didn't miss any side quests, we will go back to the capital. Okay. Reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Proceed. Drake's Head.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy. Even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
The Crystal's Curse.
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
Yeah, for now. Chest. Alright, nothing else there. Do want to go back up here real quick. Alright, nothing shiny, no chest to open. Alright. Come on, Jill and Torgal, let's go. You know, I just now realized it, but with this trio, we technically have Ifrit, Shiva, and Ramu. And they're considered a trinity.
Let's get this over with.
One single man for reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
They're not from the garrison. I swear this passage used to be...
Enemies upon us!
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clyde. Perfect plans.
It's over!
Screw you all.
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
You said. Smart ass.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Nope.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Well, I guess here we go.
Summon the cannoneer!
Gotta love that ability. Oh shit.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
You're a talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Not this time. Not this time. Too slow. Not this time.
Oh, shit.
Better already. Is he?
Bollocks. He's got a Kashyyyk.
Poor wretch.
Save your pity. You get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Not this time.
Oh shit.
Too slow. Not this time. Too slow.
Son of a bitch.
Not this time. Too slow. Not this time.
Boom. Whew. That was definitely kind of something there.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come.
And I'm guessing because we're branded that
God
this
chooses
don't
a death
happen to us?
sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares. Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Turn them all into monsters. Steel silk. What do we got up here? Potion. And then we got a chest. With more meteorite fragments. Okay, so ether floods. Pools of concentrated ether that form on the land surface, thought to be caused by an imbalance of in its diffusion beneath, though ether is usually invisible. At flood level concentrations, it takes on a blue glow. Those with natural ethereal tolerance can survive exposure to a flood, at least for a short time. But most living things will eventually succumb to its effects, losing their minds and turning Akashic. Akashic, the irreversible change brought about by a living being's overexposure to ether. Creatures are stripped of any intelligence or sense of self they may have once had and become suffused with life force, usually manifesting with extreme strength and aggression. Flora can also turn, resulting in their twisted overgrowth. Those with ethereal tolerance, however, such as dominants and bears, are less likely to turn Akashic. Now, I would imagine dominants have an even higher tolerance as well. They're dominants. They turn into icons, which are beings of pure ether.
The miners. The gods.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
She said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Maybe those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Wait, she lets you call her Isabel? Never mind, that can wait. You can tell Sid's like, hey, wait a second. It's like, well, I'm a good person. And while Sid might be a good character, doesn't mean he's a good person. As honestly as we've already seen. Oh shit.
Doesn't Doesn't look that far. Right.
Do not fall, Sid.
Some help.
Hold on.
Oh, fuck.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Sid's like, I refuse. I'm not going to say it. You can't force me to say it. Warcry. Some opponents will use the ability Warcry to invigorate themselves, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the icon and defeat them before they can deal too much damage. Holy shit.
Too slow. Not this time.
He was still alive. Even after my big fiery hurrah. More gil, more crafting materials. Yes, this takes us back to before the gate, where there's a shiny thing. Oh, so now you're going all Dark Souls on me. It's like, oh look, you found a shortcut back to the beginning. Or just a different area? Wrong button. Stage currently in progress. Okay, well let's go back this way then, because there's an enemy back that way. Okay, no, this is most definitely... Oh, hang on. Okay. So that was the way I'm actually supposed to go. Oh, good. We came back and we found all the shiny stuff. I imagine that way is the way we're supposed to go. There we go. Another level up. Let's see here. So then, there's a breakable hallway thing there. Does that mean that's the right way, or that this is the right way? And it doesn't let me look at a map. Or the game hates me. The fudge. So far, so good.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy.
Ooh, coral sword. It is better. Which is kind of sad, but whatever.
On the count of three.
What happened to two?
Ask one.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out.
Hello, shiny thing.
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Well, I mean, I doubt they can move a whole mother crystal. Holy shit. Okay, so nothing else really new. It would also explain, the Ether Flood would explain why these, why they're not handing out crystals. Especially if it was recent.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Hey, you gotta remember, Sid is clever. Bahamut may be big and powerful, but Sid is clever.
Oh no.
Them again.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later. That's enough.
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
I mean, is it really that hard to suspect? This thing is probably a giant-ass fallen ruin. Like, it's really not that hard to figure, guys.
That's enough. Not this time. It's over.
Oh, shit.
Too slow. Not this time.
And down for the count.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Oh, God. Who's the Guardian gonna be? Sounds like a dragon.
Where did that come from?
If I had to guess...
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Well, if it's a fight he wants...
Ready, Clive?
Always.
Come here, big fella.
Look out!
Too slow. Better already. Too slow.
Come on, come on.
Not this time. Too slow.
Nicely done. I dive bombs.
Not this time. Too slow. Too slow.
Ow.
That'll help.
Flames to me!
Not this time.
Okay. There we go. Okay.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it? We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
A sign for us to not be with you to the end. That's what we're waiting for.
Beautiful.
The heart of Zambrak.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
And we're gonna see the old man again.
That's more like it.
Clive, look.
Oh.
What is that? Siegfried. Come to me. I can't do this without you. Not again. Where are you?
Hold on.
So they are feeding me through the summer.
Where the hell am I?
Oh. We're on the other side.
I've been here before. You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. He's still alive.
A second one of wind.
Get out of my head! I don't answer to you. I'm leaving, one way or another. That's enough. Not this time.
So this is Typhoon.
isn't yours. But this is mine.
There you go, Clive. See, even though Ifrit looks kind of dead, like, looks demonic, he doesn't look like Typhoon. Butting Ifrit again. Range attack. Evade. Jump. Backdraft. Pressing triangle after executing that. Iconic version of Magic Burst. Using circle to sprint over an extended distance. Build circle to lengthen sprint duration. Other abilities. Okay. Dodging like wildfire. I don't trust that. Oh shit, multiple typhoons. Well, that sucks.
How many more could there be?
Let me guess. Now we get to see the normal funga. Nope, never mind.
As you wish.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh yeah. Spirit bomb, bitches! Hey Frieza, get a look at this! Okay, so other icons. This is intriguing. Although I'm very disappointed I'm not seeing any fungi with this. The hell is going on?
Clive.
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This, it's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't. I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
Try not to talk.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Don't do this.
The rest is in your hands.
Oh man.
Crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free,
Stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew.
Holy shit. It's more Grace. Dude, you better have fucking answers for me.
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
Oh. You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone.
Don't get cocky.
Us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
Oh. Fuck.
Must be here. Must! Fail, Lord Kupka again! Find Sid! Are all fucking dead! Sid, help us! Where is he? You'll do! Bastard!
Gab, we've got to go!
Not without this! Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
Oh shit.
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Sid? Where the hell are you?
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randelar. Come, come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, harmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
Wait, so how much time has passed? 5 years?
It's good to see you, Cid.
What have we learned?
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's-forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Cid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Cid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here. Come on. Go. So many others.
The bearers?
Safe.
We have removed. Clive's gained a portion of the icon removes essence. A Januma's remove will not only change the elemental aspect of the stuff, but you get new stuff. Yay! Removes feet. Removes iconic feet. Blind Justice can be used to launch a barrage of lightning at up to 9 targets, determined by locking onto them. The lightning will temporarily remain affixed to the target and can be ignited by striking it.
Sid dies here.
Okay, whoop, that didn't work. Let's try this again.
Titan sends his regards.
I don't know how I feel about Ramuh.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
They brought a pet.
Ah, fuck. That's gonna be a Koro, isn't it?
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster. Slow.
Down, kitty.
Too slow. Too slow. Too slow.
God, we got lots of money. Ooh, lightning shard.
To hell with this!
It's time for you guys to get the hell out of
They'll kill
Dodge.
Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Let me guess, these guys are gonna hate us too.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Cid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
Okay, so I do have a new hideaway. Shit, I should have done the active Time Lord. God damn it, I keep forgetting to do that. Alright, so this is just the storm. Benumir.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Cid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Ride's over, lovebirds. Home sweet home.
It's going to be a lot harder for Titan to come fight us, that's for sure. Is that an airship? Home sweet home.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Welcome back, Cid. Finish with that log so we can call in the morning.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosnes. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Again? I seen schoolboys swing harder.
Aw, I can't fit Torquil right now. Sad day.
Look, it's Cid.
Holy shit. It is an airship. But where's my book, dude? Where's Hippocrates? Is that what the Wall of Memories is now?
Does that one have blood on it?
Yes.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Ask about the past 5 years. Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How time
I remember
flies.
it like it was yesterday.
Remember it like it was yesterday. We were all waiting to treat Sid to a hero's welcome, then Kupka's luck turned up. Not that we knew it was them. Just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere there was, and a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. Never forget those cries, try as I might.
You're our leader now, Clive.
You're our leader now, Clive. Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that come what may, Sid will save us. Ask about the hideaway.
You won't hear me complaining.
You won't hear me complaining, it's even roomier than the old one was. Got my own stores, my own little counter, and thanks to you lot fighting the good fight, plenty of demand for me
The only
wares.
drawback.
The only drawback's the constant bloody racket. And it's not Doris and Otto bucking their orders, it's Blackthorn and Bardolph banging away day and night. Still, if a pain in the ear holds the price I have to pay to be Sid the Outlaw's partner in crime, I'd say I've got myself a bargain.
Coin purse weighing you down.
What are these? Automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. Increases limit break generation by that. Increases limit break generation by that when taking damage. Okay. Increases ability points earned in normal encounters by 20%. Oh! XP by 15%. Gil by 35%. Oh! Okay, yeah, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Elixirs. Elixirs are a thing now. Hello. I am not selling Invictus. We're keeping that.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Clive,
That's about the past 5 years.
you've forgotten already, because I haven't.
Because I haven't. It was a right pain in the arse getting this place into shape, especially with the mess we were in. Not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together. Still, that don't mean I intend on doing it again. Things here ain't too bad, I suppose. I got a decent hammer, decent anvil, an apprentice that knows his hammer from his cock. And the furnace is all right and all, thanks to old Sid's bellows. The gods only know how I keep the coals hot enough out here on the mirror without them. That was bloody crystals, that's for sure. No, I reckon you won't find a forge like this anywhere else in the Twins. I got myself lucky to work on it. Thanks for keeping me on. Need anything? Give us a shout.
So, what'd it be?
So now I can make Leavenbolt. From heaven on high, far did his bolt fall from heaven on high, far did his bolt fall for to deliver justice. Economicky. Book of Levin, 420.
Should last you a good while. And
there we go. Alright, let's go talk to Otto. Well, actually, I want to see what this wall of memories is. The Oath. Created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Cid. This crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of the promise made, friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. What the hell? Where's Hippocrates? Arete Stone. God, imagine if we get this thing up and running.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Ooh, so we have a new character, huh? You're wondering what this new board behind me is, aren't you? All in good time, my furthest friend. All in good time. Oh, I know what it is. Alright. Vivian.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambraquois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the Crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
I mean...
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
Thank God.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Ooh. I was about to say, I was going to be real mad if Hippocrates didn't make it through this. Like, really, really mad, actually. Or
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tart. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Oh, but this is important.
Too tired to go filching Kubo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Not until I tell you stories.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
My knowledge is yours.
Just about Tet and Crow. I still remember the first day I met Tet and Crow, chasing their father about the hideaway one moment, clinging to their mother's kirtle the next. The twins' love for their parents was something to behold, so fierce and pure. When they passed, I feared the void they left in the children's lives could never be filled. Neither spoke nor smiled for years, hiding themselves away in here, in the shelves to bury their sorrows in the leaves of these tomes.
And thank
goodness they did, for I believe the stories proved a welcome distraction, as over time their pain faded, and now they laugh and frolic as they once did, if not with more vigor. They remind us of that no matter how deep our wounds, we all have the capacity to heal, and that happiness lost may be found again.
It has been difficult, certainly.
It has been difficult, certainly. When Titan visited his wrath upon us on that dreadful night, we lost much. He robbed us of not only our home and our loved ones, but of that which Sid fought fiercest to preserve, our hope. Hope that we might never have found again, had you not taken his name and become our light in the darkness. Had you not led us here to Menumir and the Invincible, where among the ghosts of the Fallens, our journey can continue. Here, in the belly of a Leviathan untouched by the passing of 1,000 years, does our hope burn brighter than ever, and here may it burn for 1,000 more.
Look around you.
Look around you. Well, it is a far cry from the Imperial Library of Oriflamme. In 5 short years, we have amassed more volumes than most men or women might hope to see in their lifetime. No longer are the tales they contain hidden away from all but the privileged. We have liberated them, that they might fill the minds of all who hunger for knowledge. Still, there is much more out there. And as long as I draw breath, I shall continue to gather what I can. Why, one day, a chronicle of your own adventures might even grace these shelves. Or failing that, the floor. Few thousand tomes.
I have a few new notes that might interest you. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer.
Okay, bestiary. Some new shit for... So see, hidden truths. And in this one, they also grant a deeper understanding of the true nature of the world, like the fact that he knew who Ultima was. He had Typhoon. Seemingly drawn to the destruction of the heart of the Drake's head, Ultima emerged from a tear in reality, wearing the skin of Typhoon, a withered and wizened colossus, and drew Clive into a space between worlds, wherein the ethereal entity might test his worth as a vessel. Stolasses. All is capable of transmitting the thoughts of others, specifically those with whom they are attuned. In response to an ancient incantation, their lithified third eyes store these thoughts in the form of ether, allowing them to be passed on as and when required, though only to the intended recipient. Stolasses are mainly kept by royals, nobles, and other figures of authority for the purpose of sending secret or urgent messages, and are seldom available to common folk. The incantation Omia Lost Clan to Isag Aithi can be loosely translated as "My will is now thy burden, never cleft our bond shall be." Okay. Magic barriers, crystal, inner sanctum. I'm trying to see if there's anything else in particular that I saw. Sid the Outlaw. leader of the faction believed responsible for the shattering of Drake's head in 873. With this single act of infamy, Cid's name quickly spread to the four corners of Valisthea and beyond. Bard. Traveling minstrels who journey from place to place performing in hostilities across Valisthea to the accompanied of lute or lyre. They provide not only entertainment but information on the state of the realm, often singing of significant events and important personage. The Hideaway has its own resident bard, that the illiterate amongst its residents might remain informed. Lay of the land. Alright. Is Ultima here? He is. Anotherworldly being that Clive encountered in the inner sanctum of Drake's head. He addressed Clive as Mythos before attempting to merge their consciousness. However, Clive was able to summon the will to resist the creature. Before Joshua returned from the dead to imprison it in a cage of flame that he sealed away in his own heart. Which, speaking of old Joshua Rosfield, mysterious-headed man who many believe to be the dominant of fire. He is never seen outside the company of his faithful attendant. After being captured by Benedict's intelligencers and imprisoned in Cairn Morvent, he slipped free from his bonds and escaped to Phoenix Gate. Dominant of the Phoenix and former heir to the ducal throne, Joshua was thought to have died at the hands of the second icon of fire during the disaster of Phoenix Gate. However, he is very much alive, traveling the realm even now, his true identity hidden by a heavy cowl and an assumed name, that of Lord Margrace. At the new hideaway, Dominant Teshiva trusts confident in Clive, leader of the new hideaway. Together they continue Cid's mission to emancipate barriers and rid the realm of the mustard crystals. Cid the Outlaw, leader of the hideaway and dominant of Ramu. Warden of Thunder, his plan to create a world where bears and dominants could die on their own terms meant destroying the mother crystals, an act of blasphemy that would see him forever denounced as an outlaw. It was during their mission to fell Drake's head in 873 that Cidolfus Telamon lost his life to a beast from the beyond, passing the title Cid the Outlaw onto his protege, Clive. Which makes me wonder if Kupka even knows if Cid is really Cid.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Hello, Taria.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Reading table. The reading table. Reading letters, reports, letters, and other important messages addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. The Republic's play. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear on my return, Gav.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now?
That reminds me, now that this is a thing. The Hideaway, established under the leadership of Clive Rosfield, who took on the title of Cid after his former leader's passing, and Titan's destruction of the old Hideaway. Here, a community of like-minded individuals from across the realm has gathered to build a place where people can live and die on their own terms. Like its predecessor, it is built within fallen ruins deep within the Deadlands of Central Storm. Decidedly unlike its predecessor, however, it is located in the center of a lake, Benomir, across whose waters any evading enemy can easily be spotted long before their arrival. Yeah, let's face it, like, the only two who could get there relatively quickly and totally screw us would be, like, Bahamut and Odin. After Cid fell and his hideaway was reduced to rubble at the hand of Hugo Kupka, Clive took on both his predecessor's name and role, becoming the second Cid the Outlaw, and the leader of the re-established resistance. Together with the other survivors and their new recruits, he continues Cid's mission to emancipate bearers and rid the realm of mother crystals.
Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Cid.
So where are they going for then? Meanwhile...
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
No, we just are having some difficulties right now. That's all.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Let's get her done. The Gathering Storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
If something has happened to Martha, we need to speak with Otto.
Holy crap. Okay. So there's Remu. And we have lots of points available. Lightning Rod. Creates a ball of lightning that, upon struck, chains lightning to nearby enemies. Ooh, that sounds fun. Oh! That might be awesome. I still want to start increasing stuff, but you can refund stuff, right? Yeah, so if I want to, I can actually reset all abilities. Because I won't lie, I would probably still just keep using Scarlet Cyclone and Flames of Rebirth. And Rook's Gambit I would get rid of. So we're going to look at that stuff next time, for sure. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that we are nice and able. And alrighty, folks. Well, I just want to say thank you all for tuning in to the Flying T-Bar-C tonight. I really appreciate you guys' viewership. Say we made a ton of progress tonight, and I can't wait to continue playing even more. So let's see here. Don't forget, guys, if you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure you go check out my YouTube and Twitter. YouTube is where I archive all my material, so you want to check out the massive amount of Final Fantasy content I have, go check it out over there. Twitter is where any and all announcements and shenanigans happens involving the channel. So yeah, you want to keep track of the day-to-day shit, go follow me over there. Let's see who all is available to raid at the moment. We rated that person already. Looks like we're gonna find somebody. Let's see here. Maybe this one? Let's check and see here. No, I think we will stream this one. So we're gonna stream a person named Bash TSB. So looks like they are playing 16, but they are behind where we are. So that makes them a good raid target in my opinion. Alright, so now that that raid timer has started, folks, don't forget, make sure you all enjoy yourselves some good food, some great drinks, even better company. And I'll see y'all on the flip side. Happy trails, folks. Oh yeah, I'll be back this Thursday. Streams are back on normal schedule.